Here we are on our 2-day trip. This is actually day 2 of the 2-day trip. We had to cross the road. There was so much traffic, we had to build a bridge. It took all day. I had to build that and get across, but what can you do?
What you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do. So that used up day 1 of our 2-day trip. So this is day 2 of our 2-day trip. We're about a half mile in.
70-pound pack.
70-pound pack. There's Norm with his GoPro camera because he thinks he's some kind of pro.
I'm an elite triathlete now.
He is, and I'm just an old fat dude. So it's going to be a fun weekend. We shall see how this works out. Noam didn't bring any extra food for me, so it's going to be sad for me. Okay, it's day 3 of the 2-day trip. We went right through the night. We got about 6 feet of snow. We managed to just break trails through that for everybody that's coming behind us. They're very thankful. Noam's
on the trail, I'm up to my knees in snow.
Yeah, see how deep it is? That's crazy. I'm actually climbing up a little tree so I can get this kind of angle on Noam from here, but it's madness, I tell you. So we're going to keep on trudging, see how it works out.
I think it's like 19 below zero right now.
About, yeah.
My face is pretty cold.
We're waiting for the camera to freeze up. So we'll see what happens. It's supposed to be the high today, it's 19 below, so tonight it may get down to 40, 50 below. Luckily we have our 3-season bags, so we'll be good.
Chump temperature.
Nothing. We may just sleep out in the snow, naked.
Yeah, that'll.
It's refreshing.
We might have to cuddle a little bit, but that's all right.
We can spoon. All right. Until then. It's day 4 of our 2-day trip. We're 45, 50 miles from the trailhead. We're gaining some serious altitude, probably from 15,000 feet. We had a little run-in with a Yeti. We made a break for it, but it grabbed Norm by the shoe. He's kind of tweaked his boot a little, so we're trying to fix that up before we head on anymore. We managed to beat him off with our trusty Black Diamond trekking poles, not to mention our unbelievable manliness. So I suppose that would be a Sasquatch in this part of the country, but I couldn't get the camera out fast enough to get a good picture because we were involved in a life and death struggle. But it looks like the boot's okay, so we're going to lace that up and continue. Hopefully today we'll summit Hancock, which I think is about 22,500 feet. Yeah, as long as we have no more mishaps with the local wildlife, we'll be okay. Okay, I think it's day 5. We're heading up the trail still, getting some serious altitude. There's a little drop over there. We can see these tracks. Noam tried to, he said he just couldn't take it anymore. So he's going to jump off that little cliff there, but I grabbed him, pulled him back in time. He's doing better now. A little snack, get his energy back up, he's good to go.
My Lara bar.
Yeah, and he thought it'd be a great view with the GoPro jumping off that cliff, but he didn't take into consideration the landing. So I saved his bacon, just like I did from that Sasquatch attack. So once again, he's owing me one. And so next time he's going to bring all the gear and I'm just going to walk around with nothing. So I think that'll work out good for me.
Because I can do that.
He can. I, on the other hand, cannot.
Because I will be Iron Man.
He is an elite triathlete. So, and the sun's starting to come out. Oh, it'll never get down onto the trail.
I mean, I'm legally a half Iron Man.
He's a half Iron Man. I think it's from the neck up.
I'm half of an Iron Man. That's a lot.
I think it's from the neck up. But that's about half, so we're good. Okay, we'll continue on our current ascent. I think we're around 17,000 feet now. The air's starting to get a little thin, a little wheezy, but we shall carry on.
Asthma.
It is. It's tough for me because, you know.
Well, at least we're not in the death zone yet.
Not yet, but soon, and I can hardly wait.
First river crossing.
First
be
major.
really careful here. We could die in seconds.
Right, unlike the road, we decided not to build a bridge on this one.
Eddie's right behind me.
Take that time.
In case something happens.
Right, we want to
document it.
We want to get all on video so I can put on YouTube.
I think we're going to be sending this one out to National Geographic.
Yeah. It's a dangerous river crossing.
This water is deep and swift.
Yes, and it's possibly cold.
You can hear how strong it is.
It's hard to hear us talk over the raging current. But we'll do the best we can. Here goes Nom. You almost lost it. Oh, but he's okay. All right. I'm gonna try to.
I'll tape Eddie coming.
All right, I was gonna video while I was crossing, but that's virtually suicidal. So I don't want to be too foolish. I'll come back if I make it over. Okay.
It's a known fact that the Sasquatch now make their own little sleds to carry things because they're not stupid.
Yes. Here's a sled track, and these are obviously Sasquatch tracks going into the woods. Really squatchy in there. So they probably, what they'll do is they'll take down a deer, something like that, and they'll put on the sled and slide it easier than carrying it or dragging it. And right here we see this.
Hey, did you hear it?
Yeah, I heard a knock. This giant tree here is pretty much a squatchy condo. Yeah, I mean, this is perfect. There's some water right down over that hill there. And yeah, you can see nobody's bedded down here recently, but I bet you, you know, when it's not so snowy there, they're just hanging out here having a party. It's perfect. Do we hear any more tree knock? Any calls? Oh, I hear something. I hear something off in the distance. I don't know what that is, but it is daytime, so they might not be out and about as much, but it's definitely a squash sled right there, and there's some squash tracks.
Probably bedded down right now.
Probably, you know, because they don't like people yet. They're very curious, so they come and see what people are doing. So we always wondered about that.
Yeah, they do that at night though, usually.
Yeah, usually. So maybe we'll have a squash come visit the tent tonight.
Maybe.
We'll knock him unconscious and drag him in and keep us warm. That'd be good. So we'll see what happens. There was that squash that attacked us way back in the beginning on day 2 or 3.
Yeah.
It's like day 10 now, I think.
I have heard that they taste like chicken.
Nice. Excellent. I can't wait to see Norm wrestle a squash. That's good. Other than the one that almost took a shoe off. But okay, it's a beautiful sunny day. There's a sun. Oh, and now we're going to continue on our way. That's all for now. Oh no, I thought it was a baby squash, but it's just Norm.